we're more so trying to target what has actually been missed. In essence, NAACP targets the older demographic. They don't really use the technology to the advantage of how this case was. So when you're looking at things like Global Grind that now has 230 followers on Facebook, you've been able to get a lot of impact. And it hasn't just been black or white. So what we are doing is trying to remove the element of color from this foundation. This isn't about color. This is about protecting youth overall. So we don't want it to be a race thing. It's not a black and white thing. It's just senseless crime. Building money, continue having them on tours to do speaking engagements, but to really help out and reach out to our youth. So we will be working in conjunction with other organizations. But really, it's more so, if you were to speak, it would be based on just, for one, you're here. And we know you're here for a purpose. Even though it's your free time, this is a Friday evening, this is not a hard engagement. So this is even more, to me, this is more personal, more intimate, because you're not getting any spotlight on this. You're here on your own dime. So like, what made you, or why do you feel you're here? What compelled you to be here? Because I think America needs to understand, because a lot of people from Black Hollywood have not really stepped out to show personal support. They've done their own things, but to me, this is a lot more personal. This to me, for the foundation, shows that you actually care. You're not getting paid.
What I would say is that just learning about the foundation, I think what the foundation is doing is something that's really important. It's needed. We think about the civil rights movement, and we think about that as a moment in time in history, years gone by. But I think what this has done, has made everybody realize, how far we've come and how far we really haven't come. So, for me, it is almost about, honoring everybody that is about doing something, you know what I mean? Because my son is 12 and he has a hoodie, and I take him to school and he's tall and he's gangly, and
I don't think of myself as an actor or whatever. I'm a dad, man.
Right.
I'm a dad. I'm a black man. I'm in this country. It's hard not to be affected, but and then as far as the families, support them, and knowing that the wheels of justice turn really slow, and so I mean to give them any solace in this time is if I can do that, just as another human being, that's what I'm doing. So when it's called, when I had that opportunity, of course I'm gonna do that. I do whatever I can with my art,
because it's not a black thing, white thing, a Hispanic thing, it's a human thing. And so if somebody's kid is killed, that's my kid too. So I think that what you guys are doing at this foundation is very important. I got a chance just a few seconds ago to meet his mother and father, and it's kind of a weird thing, because all of a sudden you're thrown into the forefront of all the media and everything, and you're not a celebrity, but then all of a sudden it becomes celebrity because of a tragedy. So my heart goes out to them, but I think it's about one planet, one love. We all have to work together to make a difference, and so I really thank you guys at the foundation for making this happen, because it will allow other voices to be heard, and that this will never happen again. And if it happens again, people will have an understanding.
I have the realization that what we say holds weight, and that's a precious thing. But really, I come as a man, as a man in this country, and I'm outraged, and the wheels of justice is turning slow for me, and you can imagine how slow it's turning for the Martin family.
Correct.
And families of anybody who's gone through this. And man, it's like, I like to get together with people who I admire.
We want to say thank you for your time. We want to say thank you for your words. But despite, it's not just a moment, this is a movement for our foundation. JusticeTM is not just here temporarily. We want to be the next movement to make sure this doesn't happen to just a black child, but any children in general.